As we seek to become faster, one of the most, or let's say, one of the simplest way to become a better athlete is increasing the volume of training. But also, as we're increasing the volume of training, also the total calorie expenditure will also start to come up. And at some point we will start to come closer to where we are in energy balance, and this is when we are starting to reach a critical point. If we only then go by power or velocity, the problem with that is that we don't know necessarily how much is the cost all the time. So not only do we have to take care of how we distribute the intensity, like how much do we do at high intensity, medium intensity and low intensity, but also more importantly is actually how well we are capable of targeting that intensity. Consistency in training is maybe one of the most important variables that we are looking to maintain, and this has very much to do with energy balance, that you are able to, that you are not training more on, let's say, on average than what you're able to take up in terms of energy. One of the best instruments, or maybe the best instruments that allows us to gauge this non-invasively, non-intrusively in training today is the Moxy. And the reason for this is because it measures the SMO2, or basically how much oxygen that is being extracted from the blood as you're working, and the harder you go, the more oxygen is being extracted. But what this one allows me to do is to target very precisely metabolic intensities and make sure that the athletes don't, let's say, go too hard in some sessions because maybe they feel really good. Yes, some session that might be right, but a lot of sessions it's important to hold back because there's a more important session coming in a couple of days, for example. So for me, the Moxy is, because we are traveling quite a lot, but also conditions change from day to day. One day it's cold, another day it's warm outside. This one the Moxy allows us to really be precise on the metabolic intensity, and that is also one of the things that has the biggest influencers also on your calorie expenditure and where the energy comes from, whether you get more from the glycolytic system or not. And if we want to be ready for a very important session tomorrow or in 2 days' time, then we also need to ride accordingly today so we are ready for that session.